Don't fuss with me. I'm just saying what I'm saying. You may not like it, but I do. You may not consider it a Christmas movie, but I do. And what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Because you're gonna either watch it or you're not gonna watch it. Yes, you can watch it anytime. I'll watch any of these movies anytime. If I want to feel good about something, I will watch those movies. But especially around this time, around Christmas time, I want to watch them. What's going on, everybody? This is Jay McKinley here doing another Jay McKinley Speaks. And today I'm going to be talking about, it is Christmas time. Today, matter of fact, the day that this is posted is on Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 Christmas movies. These are movies that I truly enjoy, truly love. So I hope you're ready. You can comment down below your favorite Christmas movies. You might be different from me. You might feel some type of way about the movies that I choose, but who cares? These are my movies. Okay, so right now, if you would like this video, go ahead and subscribe to this video. Again, you can comment down below. You can be a part of the YouTube family, and you can also come and be a part of Patreon, where you're getting much more than these just 1 or 2 videos a week. You can get much more with my series watch sessions, with my movie watch sessions, with my song reactions that I do every Monday on Musical Monday. All of that's over on Patreon, and you get a more uncut version of the Lamp is On talk show. By this time, all 10 episodes of season 3 of the Lamp is On talk show is up now on YouTube and on Patreon. So you can go back and check out those episodes. And right now we'll be doing these in the place of the Lamp is On, as we're getting prepared for the next season, season 4, which will be coming in 2026. But yeah, let's talk about my top 5 what am I saying? My top 5 Christmas movies. Yeah, let's go. All right, so these are not in no particular order. I'm just saying these the way I'm saying them. And I'm going to start with the movie Almost Christmas. Almost Christmas is my favorite Black family Christmas movie. I put Almost Christmas over This Christmas. Yes, that's right. I said it. Argue with me if you want to, but who cares? I already said it. Almost Christmas is way better than This Christmas. It is funny. It has a lot of great people in it, and I really enjoy Almost Christmas. I think Danny Glover did an exceptional job. I don't know how to talk. He did an exceptional job playing this father role in this movie. The storyline was great. It was big. It was a lot of stuff happening all at one time, but it still worked. It still worked. To get everybody together in one house for Christmas is interesting, is kind of hard sometimes, but it's a good time. Monique did an excellent job playing the auntie, who keeps the joy in the family, who is hilarious, and yet still is there for her brother-in-law. So I feel like it all fit. They were a connection that I did not consider. Danny Glover and Monique playing side to side, but it actually worked. And I felt it to be a good time. It was interesting to see Gabrielle Union. Always, she'll get you with those facial expressions. But having her and Kimberly Elise, who you normally wouldn't see in a comedy type movie, but she did an amazing job in her character, playing alongside, what is his name? Jay Smooth? Jay somebody. You know who I'm talking about, the comedian, who also was funny and did some funny things. And they had what is that new comedian who was from social media? Oh man, what is his name? I gotta get his name right. Hold on, because I want to make sure that I'm saying the right thing. Almost Christmas cast. Yeah, JB Smoove is the comedian who played the husband of Kimberly Elise. Did an amazing job. Let's see. DJ Young Fly. Yes. He was hilarious. He was hilarious. Of course, he was flirting with Aunt May, who was Monique's character, and he brought some light. Everybody had their own moment to come in and to give their all, but they weren't that extra, if that makes any sense. Nobody was overpowering anybody, trying to get their jokes out, trying to get their lines out. It all was smooth. It all worked the way it was supposed to work. The kids were hilarious. When they were passing around the phone at the dinner table, and the son Cameron, he was like, man, I didn't even get to see it yet. And so that was hilarious. Just to have all of these amazing characters coming together in one really worked. So again, this was a great movie. I do put this over this Christmas. It's something about this Christmas that bothers me. And those that are on my Patreon know about how I am with Chris Brown and all this stuff. I won't say that I don't like the movie because of Chris Brown. I won't say that, but it's just something dark about that movie that I just can't put my finger on to why I don't like this Christmas. But I like Almost Christmas, and they both have the storyline of the idea of bringing everybody into one household. And I have nothing against big families. My family is not that big. It's not that large. And I don't think I have anything against big families. But it's like, why don't I like this Christmas? And I'm trying to understand what it is. I just don't know. So again, Almost Christmas is in my top 5 of favorite Christmas movies that I can watch every Christmas season and be content with it. All right, my next movie that I am content with, and I'm able to watch it every Christmas season. As a matter of fact, it is a part of the list to watch every Christmas season, and that is The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. And you may ask me, which version are you talking about? I am talking about the version with Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey did an exceptional job playing the Grinch. That's the only Grinch I know. That's the only way I see Grinch. I don't see him in these other movies, the animated version or the whatever other versions they have. Even in the commercials that they got now with the Grinch, or the Grinch that's at the theme parks and all that stuff and doing all this stuff on TikTok. That's cool. But they got it from Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey embodied the character and how I see the Grinch. And I love the Grinch because of Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey has always been a great actor and able to portray different things. He just has the emotion, has the animation of what I expect of a character like the Grinch. Love how the story flowed in that movie. It's just amazing to see Jim Carrey in his element. It's like he's in his element when he's playing that green, what is it, a monster, whatever he is. It's just amazing to see him play that part. So I am always down for it, always here for seeing Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That is just a movie that makes me feel good. I'm at peace when I'm watching it. And yeah, let me in on it. Just to see how the Grinch wanted love, even from the very beginning. He was in love with this girl, and they bullied him because he didn't look like them. He tried to dress himself up, be presentable. He had the cuts on his face, and they bullied him so to where he decided to come back and terrorize Whoville, because they terrorized him all his childhood. And so he said, hey, why not come back and terrorize everybody else? Y'all want me to be a monster? I will show you a monster. I'll show you a monster. So that's why his heart began to get small. It was small because they terrorized him. But it's amazing to see how this little girl, Cindy Lou, was able to help him see that he was more than his looks. He was more than his angry, mean, scary self. And she was able to bring that out of him and allow his heart to grow back big, 3 times the size. Of course, this is a Dr. Seuss story. So it was amazing to see how she was able to grow his heart and help him to see and help him to fall back in love with Christmas. And then in the end, of course, he got the girl. He got the girl. And so I love it. I love How the Grinch Stole Christmas. It's amazing. As a matter of fact, when I started preaching during Christmas time, I preached a sermon one time of how the Grinch almost stole Christmas. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I did it, and I was dealing with King Herod and how he told the wise men to go and find this baby that was just born because he wanted to worship him. And no, he didn't want to worship him. He wanted to kill him. And so I don't know how I pulled that sermon off, and I just did it. How the Grinch Almost Stole Christmas was the title of my sermon. That was amazing to me. But yeah, that is one of my favorite good time going to watch movies. And so, yeah, I have that one. Almost Christmas and How the Grinch Stole Christmas are my 2 already in my top 5. Now, the third one is a double whammy. I had to combine them because, I just feel like combining them. And so it's a franchise, but I put them in one. So this is considered my third top 5. Now, it's 2 movies, but I love both of them, which is Home Alone 1 and 2. Home Alone and Home Alone 2. I love both of them. Now, 3 and 4. Sit down. Sit down. Okay? All right? But Home Alone 1 and 2 are amazing. Amazing. First and foremost, it's a big family yet again. And Kevin, some things happen at the beginning. Things happen. And Kevin loses it. His mom makes him go sleep in the basement with the boy that wets the bed. Now, how did the boy that wets the bed get out of the house and Kevin didn't? Makes no sense to me. But they all get out of there. They do a check in the van, and then they head to the airport, do a check, and the bag goes down to Kevin. They go back and say, Kevin's not here, Kevin's not here, Kevin's not here, Kevin's not here. Mama laughs, and then Mama yells, Kevin! And then she passes out, okay? After they have gotten to their destination. I believe they go to Florida in the first one. I don't know if they go to Florida or wherever they go in the first, or California. One of them that they go in the first one. And Kevin is there at the house. by himself, home alone. And so he has to experience that day. Is it a couple of days by himself? Of course, you have those thieves who are robbing houses because, of course, everybody likes to go away for Christmas. And so he goes and he is there, and he has to set some booby traps in the house that he knows, and they get trapped in the traps, and then they get captured and they go to prison. Love the setup, love the storyline, love everything about it. So it's like, there's no way y'all can do this in another movie. Why would y'all do it too? Because how can you up that? They're clearly not going to forget him the second time. So here, Home Alone 2 comes. Yes, they get him in the van, he's there. They get to the airport, he's there. However, he put some batteries in his camera, and his family is running because they are late yet again. And so there's another guy who has the same coat as his father, and he runs with the other guy and gets on the plane to go to New York. While his family is, I believe they go to Florida in the second movie. So now he's in New York, his family's in Florida. He's in New York by himself. But he has his father's bag. His father says, check my bag, I got some batteries in there. So he has his father's bag, which has his card and has all the cash in there. So he's able to survive in New York. Well, yet again, they have to find him yet again. So now he's not technically home alone, but he's in a luxurious hotel alone. And so it's even more amazing because now you're in a big city by yourself, and you know how to get around. You know how to do these things and all this stuff. I think he's probably about 9 or 10. I mean, he got to be in middle school or so, but he's getting around. Still another amazing story. So his aunt or somebody, family member, used to live in New York, and then he has to go, and he goes back to the house that's being renovated, and those same perps get out, and they find him again and try to get him, and he traps them again. Amazing. So why not be movies that I'm able to watch? I'm set for the season with just those 4 movies, which is still just my top 3. But hey, whatever. Those 4 movies, I am set. Let me watch those and I am good for this Christmas season. Yeah, so we got Almost Christmas, we got The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and we got Home Alone 1 and 2. Top 3. Home Alone 1 and 2. Amazing. Here we go. And so here's my 4th one, because I'm running over on my time here because I'm trying to explain them because they are so good. I don't care what y'all say. These movies are good. So here's my top 4. My fourth movie. I know I already gave 4 movies, but hey, just pay attention. And Home Alone 1 and 2, that's one movie. All right. The 4th one is Elf. Will Ferrell did an amazing job with this movie. Playing Elf, being born in the North Pole, and all you know is how to be an elf, even though you're the tallest of everybody, you're the biggest of everybody, and yet you are considered an elf, and you leave the North Pole, go to the world, to the Earth, to whatever, it's at New York, I believe, to find your real dad. And so you have to experience life in a reality that you don't know, but you're acting like an elf. You go to the mall where the mall manager says that Santa's coming, and you yell Santa, and then you see the man and say, you're not Santa. Come on now. Comedic genius. The whole premise of that story, of that movie, is genius. And Will Ferrell does an amazing job embodying. He's just like Jim Carrey. I can watch them play anything because of how animated they are. and playing the characters that they play. They put their all into it. Like he's not overbearing as an elf in the real world. He's not overbearing because that's all he knew. So that's what makes it hilarious. And of course, he finds even he finds love. What? I love when they sing "Baby It's Cold Outside." When she's taking a shower, he's sitting on the sink and they're singing "Baby It's Cold Outside." That's a duet. Come on, who wouldn't enjoy that movie? So here we go. I got some movies, another movie that I'm set with. Elf? Wow. And so my last movie that I am set with, I'm set on, I'm determined for this to be a Christmas movie. A lot of people don't consider this a Christmas movie, but I do. So it's a Christmas movie and I watch it during Christmas time because they have some Christmas themes in it and they have a Christmas party. So why not be a Christmas movie? And that movie is Friday After Next. I know a lot of people don't like Friday After Next. They don't like Next Friday. They just like the classic Friday. I actually like Friday, Next Friday, and Friday After Next. Now, they've waited too long, so if they do another Friday, and I think they're supposed to be doing it called Last Friday, but they're waiting to see if Chris Tucker was going to be in it, and he said he don't want to be in it because he does not want Smokey to be smoking. But if they do it, I don't know if it will work because it's been so long, and so it won't feel the same. However, this Christmas, why do I keep saying this Christmas? I don't like that movie. But Next Friday, and Friday After Next is a Christmas movie to me. It's based around Christmas time. They have the Ricky Smiley who is playing the Santa who going around stealing all the presents. So you got all the Christmas themes. You got Christmas lights. Everything is revolved around Christmas. And I love it. Friday After Next, Craig and Dede get a job as security officers, and they are hilarious. I believe Ice Cube is very, very, very smart. He knows that he does not do the comedy, but he knows the dynamic of having a comedian in this thing with you. And so he always has, most of the time, if he's doing a buddy movie, he will have somebody who is comedic just like him, or not just like him, but on the side of him. Like he had, of course, Chris Tucker. And then the next one, he had Mike Epps. And of course, Friday After Next, he had Mike Epps again. When he did Ride Along, he had Kevin Hart. And so he always buddies himself up with somebody who is comedic. And that brings the comedy from him because of his facial expressions or because of what he says on the side of the joke that they do. And so it brings a balance to the movie, and it's amazing to have. And so he has a lot of comedians in this Friday franchise. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon, who was an amazing pop. And it's just to have all of that balanced in there, it is amazing. And I believe he had Cat Williams was in this one. He gives everybody opportunities. The guy that plays his uncle, he's hilarious. It's just, I love it. I love it because why not? Why not? It's funny. It's a great storyline, and it's revolving around Christmas. So yeah, those are my top 5 movies. Really top 6, but hey, Home Alone 1 and 2 is one movie. Let's just put it like that because I wanted to do top 5 because that's just how I wanted to do it. So we got Almost Christmas, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Home Alone 1 and 2, Elf, and Friday After Next. Those are my top 5. Why don't you comment down below your top 5? If I said any movie that might be in your top 5, let me know. Let's talk about it. And I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas. I hope you enjoy your family, and I will see you in the next one.